All right, is this thing working? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so doing my morning walk, and I just saw the KBL mastermind post pre-walk, and I started to answer it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video. So finding the perfect assistant. First of all, I want to tell you that I've been blessed to find the perfect assistant, and sorry if I'm bouncing too much. I'll try to hold it steady, but yeah. Yeah, totally blessed to find the perfect assistant. Now, obviously, she's a human, so and it's a she, but I think you could find a male that, whatever you're looking for. To me, it didn't matter. Gender didn't matter. Looks didn't matter. It was all about tasks, because that's what the assistant is for. So, essentially, what I did is I wanted to find out. I wanted the assistant that had these specific personality traits and these specific character traits. I wanted a hard worker. I wanted somebody that was task oriented. I wanted somebody that didn't care about money, that didn't do stuff based on money. They did stuff based on causes or things like that. And so essentially what I was looking for is somebody who had a lot of volunteer experience, because I know then she or he is not into money. I wanted somebody who had a really high work ethic, so maybe if I saw 2 jobs at once, like she or he was doing 2 jobs at one time, and it just so happened that the person that I found, it narrowed down to literally one person for me. Now obviously you can go further into this, and I went further into this, but for sake of time and uploads here on my camera, I'm going to only say a couple of those things, right? So essentially I looked for somebody. It boiled down to one person. This person had extensive volunteer experience. I think it was like 1.5 years of volunteer experience. During her volunteering, she worked 2 other jobs, right? And one of the jobs just so happened to help us out, right? She was an event coordinator for basically like triathlons and marathons and things like that. So we could I guess brand cuddle and somehow create a relationship marketing or affiliate relationship or whatever with this company through her. And then she worked just at another like regular job, whatever. It was like waitressing or something like that. But that's when I knew that this person had a huge work ethic. Obviously, she did a bunch of volunteer work, so she wasn't doing it for money. So she wasn't into money. She was all about getting tasks done and working hard. So I interviewed her, and now I've broken it down to where I basically have either our trainers or assistants go through a checklist, and the checklist lets me also realize and confirm that they are task oriented. But on the checklist, how would I prove that she has a hard work ethic? Well, I would give her a task that would take some time and take some hard work, whatever, that's on the checklist, and she would do that. How would I prove that she doesn't care about money? Well, I would do some task that was more focused on recognition, and then one that was focused on money as the motivator or whatever. And I would see how her or his responses were with those particular tasks. Now, it sounds like a whole lot of work, but honestly, I just did an advanced search on LinkedIn, and I knew what I was looking for, so I found it rather quickly. And the funny thing was, only one person came up for my advanced search. Now, for you, it might be a little bit different. You don't have to go through LinkedIn. You could throw this out on Craigslist, and your task list, right, what they're going to have to do in order to even get to your door, that's going to be the big separator for you. So it'll take the 100 or 1,000 applications that you're going to end up getting, right, because so many people are in need of work, and boil them down to just a few that can actually do everything in the way that you want it done, right? And then those few, that's when you find out, okay, do our personalities match or not? So that's essentially how I did. I just reverse engineered what I needed in an assistant, and then figured out, okay, how am I going to test this? How am I going to understand that this is that person? And I just figured out this is what it would look like on a resume, this is what it would look like on an application, and this is how I would test it, and then just go forward and do it. And we've I don't know, I've still had that assistant for 2.5 years. I've only given her one pay raise. I wish I could give her a bigger one, but you know, obviously I run a business and she understands that. The thing is, she's more happy when I tell her that she's awesome and she does a good job than when I give her, you know, a bonus or extra money. So I don't know. Good luck. I think you guys, if you do that, I think it'll be super easy. You'll get an assistant that you want and one that will stick around. All right, have a good one. See you suckers later.